Welcome back to Insanely Dark Online Games for Young Children Week. Day numero tres has brought us to Disney's Sofia the First. And as you can tell by the music, it's just that classic theme song. Gotta wait for it to get back to the normal part. Oh yeah. I was a girl in the village, do-do-do-do-do-do, doing alright. Yay! So, this is a game, as you can tell, about giving tattoos onto the faces and foreheads of very young girls. I don't know how old Sofia is, but she is very much a very, very young child. I've actually only ever seen one episode of Sofia the First, and she was turned into a cat rather early on in the episode, so I didn't spend much time looking at this particular face. It looks weird, too, like it's slightly off. Like the mouth is a little bit too big and kind of shunted to the left. Creepy. Alright, let's play. So, this bird is apparently a character from the show, and it decides it's going to sit on the top of our palette here, but without actually sitting on top of the palette, just barely grasping with the tips of its little bird feet. And, I want to say we're pretending like it's, you know, just mimicking what we've already tattooed. We've done the rough outline. She was a trooper through those first 3 weeks of our weekly sessions. She'd come in, we'd block it out in the rough, and then we'd come back in and clean it up a little bit more. Now it's definitely taken shape. We've got the main details there, but now it's time for the excruciatingly painful detail section. I'm at a loss of whether or not to continue keeping the music on. I don't want Nintendo to yell at me. Not that it's the exact music from Mario, but yeah, doesn't that... It looks like some sort of weird projection. Like there's an unusual scientific ray from a comic book behind the bird, despite the fact that the bird looks like she's too small and is on the opposite side of her head. So that ray is then shining through the bird and projecting the outline on Sofia's forehead. So do we want to try and match the color? What does this thing do? Oh, it's a light. That was just grandly useful. Can I move this light? I can. I don't know why I'd want to, because it really doesn't do anything. Here we go. Let's illuminate our subject. See if we can get a good idea of what the bird looks like in the light. Okay, so I'm thinking something... this blue is kind of close to this. Kind of. But this blue is... I mean, these colors are too bright. They're not faded enough for this bird. So we're just going to have to approximate. So we've sucked up some of our blue ink here. And... Oh, okay. I was like, am I going to have to go through this for real? And kind of color it in. But nope, it's just a click and you're done. So this is going to be kind of stupid looking, but let's see if we can do that. Yep, add a nice thick little blue outline there. And then choose the slightly lighter blue for that. Go ahead and make the tail. That's a nice color. And then a nice, there's not a particularly good grayish color, so I guess we'll have to go with white. And, of course, the whites of the eyes. Whoa, hey, nope, undo. I am so sorry, little girl. I didn't mean to do that. Now, is this like Microsoft Paint, where when you change the border outline, if it matches one of the colors inside and then you change the border back, it changes all of it? Or is this program such that each outline section is its own entity? Independent of each other. Oh, that is... I apologize. I could not be... There we go. Okay, so each is its own independent section. See, in MS Paint, this, because the white border, the outline of the bird, would have touched the white inside the chest, it would then make them completely indistinguishable from each other, and if you tried to turn the outline black again, it would turn the white breast black as well, and then you would lose everything. Okay, so we are back to the blue. Yep, we want to color in the wings. Okay, so now, this time, clicking the eyeball. There we go. And the much more trickier eyeball. Nope. That was not correct. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. So I'm not entirely sure what part of the mouse here, like which part of the tattoo needle is actually the part you need to click with. I am really good at clicking on that thin outline, though. That's not going to stop. Get in the eyeball. No! There we go. We'll just do it that way. And then come back up here. Click. You know, I wonder what happens if I turn your outline dark blue instead. Does that look any better? That makes you much more cartoon sketchy. Like, this looks like, with the black outline, it's very cartoony, like animation cartoony. So it looks like something that would be on, you know, the Disney Channel. But by using the blue outline, it looks much more like a sketch or a painting. So it has much more of an illustration quality to it. Like, this isn't something I'd expect to see moving around, just that subtle change from a black to a blue outline. This looks like something I would expect to just be an illustration in a children's book, or if it was animated, it would totally be something from like the 1960s, or maybe the 50s, just some kind of like Ricky-Tikki-Tavi style animation. All right, let's go back to black for now. We need to get you some blue eyes, some light blue. I don't want to use this light blue again. I wonder if I can use this seafoam or aqua. That, okay, I have diseased your eye. I apologize profusely. Okay. Somewhere in here. How is... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that part of your eyeball connected? Yeah, the black pupil-esque part of the eye is actually part of the entire outside outline of this character. So it's an even smaller area in here. Come on. Come on! Whoa! I have obliterated your eyeball. Come on. Just get that. There we go. Oh my gosh, that is like something out of my nightmares. Holy crap, those two tiny little specks. Also, by the way, the entire video that you've been watching, just imagine I'm actually sitting here in front of this little girl, and she is just smiling and not paying any attention, and I am just going off like this, and I'm having to redo entire parts of her tattoo just to get it back to normal. It's like, it's okay, little girl. Everything will be fine. Eventually. I feel like I didn't actually want to hit that second part. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like the way it looks black with the white outline. And now it looks like it's just wearing like a balaclava. It's here to steal stuff. Alright, put that. There we go. Okay, I have lost all the color in your eyeball, though. Nope. Oh, okay. So I wasn't paying attention earlier. I can't get the part of the eye that I want to change the color. It is impossible, because if you change that part of it, you change the entire eyeball. Alright, so let's go ahead and give you some... Do we want this color for your legs? Or do we want a slightly deeper orange? I like that one a little bit better. It seems to contrast more with this. And then we take some red, and unfortunately the tattoo gun doesn't work outside of the tattoo itself. And oh my god, no! I'm so sorry. I'm not insured. I apologize profusely. So, yeah, this is it. I don't know that moving the light over here really does anything. Let's move the light over here and change the color of the bird. I can't change the color of the... Okay, there we go. It caught up to me. Hello. Get out of the way. Interesting. The light kind of just sometimes shoots over and is a jerk. Alright, let's make an actual red bird. And we'll add this slightly more differenter red down here. Get out of the way and turn off and go away. Yeah, that's kind of a cool bird. I just wish that you could change a little bit more of the color of the eye. But to get the small white part around, well, what would be the iris to change color, it changes the color of the entire eye as well. See how horrific that is? It looks like she got punched. Or she has chronic kidney disease. And I'm assuming the bird is a she. That's what I'm going for here. If you have chronic kidney disease, your body has difficulty removing phosphorus because the kidney helps remove phosphorus via the urine. And so if you have chronic kidney disease, your eyes will actually turn red because of that. You need to take phosphate binders, which usually are types of calcium or some synthetic molecules that bind to the phosphorus and then eliminates it from your body. So, okay, I like the red bird. Let's do a green bird. Bam! And then let's do a slightly more differenter green. Yep, perfect. No, that's not what I was going for. I do kind of like that. Let's put a little white stripe in here. The White Stripes. That's a band name. People trust it. For 50 years, people have trusted the White Stripes. Man, this game is pretty annoying in that you can't click what you want to click with any ease. You know what? I actually like that with the red tail. Put the red tail back on. This is a bird from Mexico. Bonk, bonk. I like it. I like it with the brighter green. I don't like it quite as much with the darker green. I do like this, though. Yeah, there we go. That's a cool looking bird. I'm in favor of it. Oh, you know who that looks like? That looks kind of like a ho-oh. Does it not? I think that looks like ho-oh. Possibly ho-oh has like gold instead somewhere in there. Well, that certainly doesn't look right. Although that's kind of like a phoenix. Let's just make an orange bird. And let's give it little red stripes. Red stripe. The ugly bird. Okay, I can't give it a red stripe. I'm clicking. I don't know if you can hear, but I'm clicking. Okay, there. Finally, we got that other bit clicked. All right, do that. That is a very red bird. That is an exceptionally red bird. In fact, that is a bird from my nightmares, and I just realized we got to put it all back to normal. And you're like, but why? And I'm like, because we totally missed a spot, and we can't live if we're missing a spot, because spots... See, this is the difficulty, trying to figure out what part of you need to click on here. Because, like, where I'm clicking, it's not changing the color of anything, despite the fact that, you know, I'm obviously clicking on things that aren't the right color. How was I able to do that so easily the first time, and now I can't click it at all? There we go. There we go. Okay. So now we can go back to normal. Blue, blue, and more differenter blue. And black outline. Come on. There we go. Nice black outline. White breast. Blue tail feather. Wrong blue. This blue. Thank you. Now, what did we miss? Well, I totally forgot to color in the beak. I don't know what's wrong with me. There we go. Okay, perfect. 100%. That does not look really much of anything like this. But that's only because they don't give us the colors we... Oh, jeez Louise. For the love of crap on a stick. Everybody loves crap on a stick. It is the #1 taste sensation that is sweeping the nation. Get back in there. There we go. Okay, I like the slightly lighter colored beak. We can't give it gray feet. The closest we could do would be to give it white feet. And man, that just looks diseased and palsied. What if we give it, like, just kind of puke-colored feet? That's kind of cool. But I actually prefer the darker orange ones. Yep, just like that. Perfect. Not a problem. Get back up here. Okay, so 15 minutes in, we've colored the bird perfectly, and now we're going to color the bird purple. Because you know what, little girl? You are purple. You've got purple eyes. You're wearing a purple dress. So here... for your benefit is a purple horrible, horrific cult symbol inscribed upon your forehead so that when you go to that school that's just for royalty, they will know that you know and can see into their souls. Until next time, bye-bye.